Try to go to the treasury again. Partial success, still a fail in accounting.
Alright, so presence needs to go. They're so low. Like, these ones are so much higher.
I think willfulness controlled royal demeanor, but I think loneliness is controlling economics.
Also...
Is that, like, escaping the castle? Is that loneliness and willfulness?
I think so, yeah.
Let's try that.
Okay, so should we give her, like... flexibility? Should give her 15... about 17. And then we can dump another, like... almost 25 into divination.
Sure.
Just play off the ones that we have a lot of right now. Wait, flexibility? Is that what I
you
said?
said flexibility.
Relax, evaluate, blah, blah, blah.
92.
Learn about signs which sometimes appear on grounds or leaves at the bottom of a cup. You study the interpretations of dreams with warnings that dreams are easily forgotten, misremembered, or warped by thoughts and desires rather than true vision. You study the stars and learn the omens they hold with warnings that the stars are seen by all and their portents may not be meant for you. As you're walking through the great hall, oh, a freak gust of wind suddenly blows all the candles in the room.
An omen of war and danger.
There are no signs where the danger might be coming from, so there's nothing you can do about it. Perhaps it's nothing. But it's not. This one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Military
no,
got bumped up.
That took away our royal demeanor.
Shoot.
It did the opposite of what we wanted. So we need to be less willful and less lonely.
Gotcha. So, foreign intelligence and strategy?
I guess.
Or we could dump, because this will be about 25 each. So that'll put 75 and 65?
That would work for me too.
Okay. Because the alternative is 70 and 60-ish.
I feel like the intrigue stuff is going to benefit us more.
Okay. So which two? Bottom two? Or top two? Agents who have visited Borealis report all known lumen shamans seem to have no magical powers at all and perform the ritual displaying with show and trickery. Rumor has it that the mother and older sister of the last Duchess of Eleth were assassinated 20 years ago by agents from Sedna, which is why she, as sole remaining heir, was married off so young. There were many dark rumors about the second husband of the Duchess, Lilin, possibly because he was a commoner. It is whispered that he once assaulted the young Duchess of Eleth before her untimely marriage
and demise.
Her ultimate marriage
and demise.
After years of the marriage, the three children, the Duchess of Lilla divorced her second husband and refused to say why. Shortly afterwards, he was found dead in a nearby forest. Duchess of Lilla and her son, the Earl of Io, have been estranged ever since. The Earl of Io now lives with his sister, the Duchess of Mead. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful.
You're a very pretty princess.
Yes, I am. You can hold a tournament.
What a good idea. Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest.
What will you offer as a prize to the winners?
Status and praise. Being declared to be the best in front of the entire domain should be prize enough for anyone.
Very well, I will draft the announcements. You leave him to his work. As you move through the hall, your eyes fall on a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on the blossoms have shriveled.
A leaf killed by a secret weakness, a hidden thread.
Continue up the stairs of your room where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift has arrived from Kigal.
From the Duke?
No, my lady, a merchant's house. I believe it was sent with a shipment down with a shipment down the Caval River. You tear open the brightly colored paper to find chocolates. Oh no! Oh, thank you.
Oddly high-handed for some tiny trader I've never heard of. Save it for later. I don't feel like candy right now. Maybe later.
Those are the poison chocolates! A secret threat. And if we had dogs, apparently we would have been fine. Okay, so what do we need?
We need to be less willful
We need to be
and
yielding.
more pressured.
Sure, why not? Yep.
Yep.
Alright, let's see.
There we go. See, it's going back in the right direction now. The only thing is that affects your military stuff, sorry.
It's fine.
But it also affects faith positively, so we could go ahead and just dump a shit ton in faith. Or we could do some into faith and some into... or into agility and intrigue? Into ciphering? Whatever you feel like.
You said agility?
Yeah, doesn't matter which one. All of them are pretty low.
And ciphering. Okay. You practice circling your arms and making kicking motions with your legs to stretch out your limbs. You practice bouncing motions with your arms and legs to increase muscular effort. New outfit. You practice adding code to your ciphers, that is, replacing words with other words such as handle for Duke, before changing letters in the message. This is the week of the general tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against one another. The people will be pleased if you participate in the games, however, it would expose you to danger. What event do you wish to take part in?
Oh, none.
Shit.
None. Not
Yeah.
one. Not one of them. We don't have a high enough anything. I guess I'll just watch from my tower.
Tournament goes on without you. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of the recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poisoned. When you ask questions, it turns out that the merchant's house, which supposedly is present, never existed. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who.
We dodged a bullet.
So, what are we doing? This one again?
Or chocolate. Yes.
Alright. Economics still isn't going up. Agility went up. Faith went up. Conversation's real high.
Let's pump it all into faith.
Faith?
Yeah, we'll do meditation.
So it's 25 each? Okay. Legend had that long ago a horde of Yavini on the back of tentacle monsters rode into the valley of Mead, laying waste to all in their path. Their conquest was only halted when Lumen raised a great flood to drown the invaders. Legend has it that the island domain of Melini was once a single island instead of a cluster, until an invading Novan queen raised a terrible pillar of fire that shattered the land into pieces. At the height of the Novian Empire, all the major dukes and duchesses were lumens, and they conquered their enemies with beams of light and terrible summoned monsters. Those monsters eventually broke loose, killing their captors and destroying the old capital on Cathri Lake. The result, chaos shook the empire. You stare into a polished crystal ball and relax, letting your mind wander. You close your eyes and visualize a crystal ball floating in front of your eyes. You close your eyes and visualize a crystal ball floating through the air, moving past your eyes and into your mind, filling you with light. Lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent.
Fine, I'm coming.
Find your father standing over a map of the coastline. His face is grave. Ships have been sighted and approach from Shinji, not trade ships, it's war fleet.
What?
Within a week, they will be in Novian waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital.
Then we will fight to defend ourselves.
You can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice.
Recruit soldiers. Fine, we will do that.
You'll need to drop a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person, but dangers to you would be very great. Unless you think personal skill will make the difference, I would strongly advise against it.
Yeah, stay in the capital.
Yeah.
We don't have high enough stuff.
We have naval, but...
No, there's too much to do. I can't go to sea.
Do your best, Novia will survive. So...
We need to be less afraid, I think. I think we need to be angry.
Okay.
Just sports.
So 30 apiece for Mystic. Military's too low. We need naval. This might get us 50 for naval strategies.
Let's put naval and logistics.
Okay.
No, wait. Naval and strategy. I think that's important because if they do come to shore.
Yeah. Range weapons from arrows to thrown fire and sand. How did it... What is this? Oh, this is just regular strategy. I can shift enemies' response. This one's naval strategy, yeah. Please hit 50. Yeah. You learn about requirements for all civilized sailors to rescue a crew. You learn about challenges of naval warfare posed by unpredictable weather and the dangers of sailing too close to an unknown coastline. Oh boy. Danger on the high seas. Ships close in on each other, angling into range. Angling? Yep. The Shunjinjins have half, again, as many troops as you do. It doesn't look promising. The eventual outcome is not in your favor. The Novian ships are sunk or scattered, and the Shunjin forces press towards landfall. Many good soldiers were lost today. Novian's troubles have not ended. Since you have failed to repel the invasion, the fleet will soon land and troops will begin progressing towards your capital city. Remaining soldiers will hold them off for as long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Novian's future looks bleak. Try and bump up strategy and stuff? Okay.
Strategy and logistics.
Okay. Oh no! I should have put on our outfit.
That's fine.
You learn more about the sport.
Wait, can you go back?
No, I tried. Boo! For more equipment they have, you learn about the food obtaining supplies. You study the use of cavalry in battle as well as the coast and benefit of traveling large animals. Your coastline is under control. Soldiers have marched through the villages, trampling fields and frightening citizens. A diplomatic delegation from has requested access to the castle to discuss terms most likely for your surrender. You lack the strength to hold off the armies, and surrender now may save many lives. It would seem that you have no choice. Prepare yourself as best you can to meet with the representative. You expected diplomats as military representatives or a general or an admiral. You did not expect a handsome man decked in jewels who now stands before you. A man announced by your servants to be Togami, king of Shanjia.
Is he really their king? Why would a king come all the way here?
My dear young lady. Oh no! How difficult this must be for you. So much responsibility at such a tender age. Yes. You yearn to slap the face, false sympathy off his oily face, but you force yourself to remain calm. War benefits no one, don't you think? Such a terrible waste. Better to settle things in a civilized manner. A contest, a game to speak, with Nova as at stakes. Should I win, then your domain will submit and accept me as overlord with no further resistance. Should I lose, then my armies will leave your domain in peace and shed no more blood.
What sort of game?
It's well known that nobody is ruled by lumens. As it happens, I too possess power. Oh no. My power is against yours. The winner will take control. The loser dies.
But I'm not a lumen.
Save it for the coronation, were you? Such a pity that you'll be unprepared. Well then, go and find your crystal. Becoming Lumen is a very simple matter. Then we can have our duel.
What is the point? You know I can't win. Why don't you just kill me now?
Because that's not the game. You want to save your people, don't you? I want to fight a Lumen. If you refuse, the war will continue. I'll sweeten the deal. If you meet me in formal Lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion even if I win.
Really?
Swear by the gods, Nova will be free and safe.
Why take the risk? You're winning the war.
It's not your land that I want, it's your crystal. To gain your power, I am willing to wager my soul. Shall we begin?
I don't like this, but what choice do I have?
What choice? We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
I guess accept his terms, because he's not saying that I have to fight right now.
No, not my little girl. You want to fight a Lumen ruler of Nova? Father reaches his pocket and pulls out a shimmering blue crystal, which he places over his heart. Illuminate! The air stands on end, and a veil of blue sparks settle over your father, crawling into his skin. When it's over, the jewel has been absorbed into his body without a trace. Fight me, leave her alone. Well, that's not what I expected, but it will serve my purpose just as well.
Daddy?
Be quiet, you are not queen yet. Oh man, what if we had stolen it and then start... Oh. Two men work out the details of the duel and its stakes and take place in a carefully worded circle. Your father crosses his arms, summoning a thick gray fog that swirls around him, hiding him from you, but the Shenjian king conjures a cloud of glowing butterflies which drive the fog to blow apart. When the invader claps his hands together and chants, fiery red lights cluster over his fingertips and merit together into a pulsing blob before erupting towards your father. He resists with a beam of blue, catching the infernal energy and pushing it back in Togami's direction. You knew that you knew what the outcome would be. You knew it all along. Togami is a trained Lumen, eager to demonstrate his powers and of your father. Oh no. Blue crystal reappears lying beside your father's body like an innocent, discarded bauble, but now the blue color is colored by a faint wash of red. The smirking king of Shanjun sweeps the crystal off the floor and tucks it into his robes. How fitting. First, I end your mother's life, and then your father's.
You what?
You didn't think your death was an accident, did you? That took careful planning. And now the Novian power is mine, and you even get to live. He holds the hand out in front of him, the elegant robe dangling freely. Now kneel and kiss my hand.
Never. Not in 1,000 years. With a scream, you launch yourself at the Shinjian king, prepared to go down fighting. Of course, it only takes a touch of his magic to end your life. We just died again!
Ugh! This game!
We have to raise our stuff up higher to get our freaking crystal.
Or we should have gone on the naval fight to try and stop them. Boo!
This game is insane.
This game's the worst. I hate it, but I like it so much. Alright guys, well that's it for episode 2. Or I guess part 2. Death 2. Death 2, that's what we're gonna call it. Anywho, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed yourselves...
I did not. I feel depressed.
Yeah. Please feel free to like, favorite, and subscribe for more videos. It's greatly appreciated, so thanks to everybody who does. And I hope to catch all of you in the next episode, should it exist, of Zathrodock Plays Long Live the Queen. See ya! Go jellyfish! Kill the jester thingy and take his key! Thank you!